Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be breaking down the most popular Town Hall 13 strategy, and it's going to be the Yeti Blimp in the Mass Miners. Alright guys, so today we're over in crunch time, and they've been playing Pinnacle Cup. So far they played King Jeffrey and Oni the Brave. You can see the King Jeffrey one was pretty close, 12-12. They did get a lot more percent though and ended up winning on percent. And then they also played Oni the Brave. That one they crushed. They won by 3 stars. So, and I'm going to be showing you the strategy that helped them get that win. And I mean, this strategy, not only is it really strong, but it's one of the most popular strategies at Town Hall 13 right now. I mean, everybody's using this strategy, rather it be in Legends, War, tournaments. You guys are definitely going to want to learn this one and pay attention. I'm going to break it down as simple and easy as I can for you guys to understand. And, hopefully we're going to be able to teach you how to use this and start getting those 3 stars. Okay, so let's go ahead and roll into the replays, and then we'll pause it and we'll break it down as we go. So the first one I want to show you is on base number 2, and Fail Time ended up getting the triple for his team. So that's really nice. Alright, so the strategy is going to be the blimp, battle blimp in the miners. Well, it's going to be the battle blimp in the queen charge in the miners. And guys, this is a 3-phase attack. So I think the easiest way for me to break this down is we're just going to play the replay, and then I'm going to pause it as he does phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. And I'm going to explain to you why he's doing it and his thought process and how you could use it in your own attacks. So let's go ahead and start playing. And guys, another reason this strategy is so strong and you're using the battle blimp is because the battle blimp did just get a buff. And it does death damage now. So when the battle blimp dies, it actually takes down some health on a defense with it, which helps a lot. And then not only that, but you have Yetis inside the blimp. And those Yetis under rage, they could take out a section of a base in seconds. And I'm going to go ahead and show you right here. So you put down a Coco Loon. You always want to put down a Coco Loon. And then you send your blimp in. And in this situation, he's sending his blimp in for the eagle. When doing your blimp, you could either go for the eagle or you can go for the town hall. You got to look at the sweepers and you got to see what's the best situation and where you can get the best value and get pathing down for your miners. So let's go ahead and see why he goes for the eagle in this situation. And look at this, guys. I want to zoom in and show you this. All right, so look, the blimp actually didn't even make it past this layer of wall. So the troops opened up and they're still stuck in this little section. So guys, you're probably wondering, how is he going to take out the eagle when his troops didn't make it into this section right here? And I'm going to tell you, the reason being is because the Yetis aren't the ones that are going to take out the eagle. It's the Yeti mites that spawn from the Yetis. Those Yeti mites under rage, watch this. I want to show you guys this. Watch how fast the eagle goes down in a matter of seconds. Watch when the hell, look at that. I mean, it's insane how strong those Yeti mites are. Oh, I'm sorry. Alright, so there you go. Phase 1 is the blimp. And what I like to do when sending the blimp in, if you can pull the CC, that's good too, because then you're going to have your queen take care of the CC. You definitely need your queen to take care of the CC in phase 2. Because otherwise, those CC troops, they will destroy your miners. Okay, so phase 2 is going to be the queen charge. And you can see here, he's starting his queen charge at 6:30. And then he has the CC pulled. You want to take out the CC, like I said. And look at this. Let me explain to you his thought process in this. Alright, so he already sent the blimp in and took out the eagle. So the eagle's down. So basically this section is gone. And he's going to send his queen in. And he wants a queen charge over here. He's going to jump over here. That's supposed to be a jump spell. Alright. And then basically this is going to open up this whole section for the queen. So the queen's going to be able to take out all of this. A scatter shot, a multi. When going for your queen charge, you want to at least go for at least one scatter shot, a multi if possible. And look at this, guy. She's also going to be able to take out the town hall. And that's the reason he didn't go for the town hall in this situation. Alright, so basically if this whole section is gone and this whole section is gone, let's say this is all gone, now you can kind of see the pathing for the miners. Look at this. He has a nice L shape. So this is going to be the path for the miners. And you want to make a narrow L-shaped path if possible, or a straight narrow path, doesn't matter. But look at this. This is perfect to send the miners into. I mean, the miners are just going to crush this base. I mean, OP planning by fail time. Crazy. Alright, let's go ahead and finish replaying and see how the rest of the attack goes. Puts down a wizard on the army camp. You could definitely put down a wizard to help funnel. You want to make the funnel for your queen as cheap as possible. So if you didn't take down an army camp, the queen would have walked this way. You can see the queen would have walked this way up here. So taking out that army camp cuts off the funnel. So then she'll actually walk into this way right here. You definitely need to cut the funnel off for your queen. and you want to do that as cheap as possible. So if you can do it with a baby dragon, a wizard, that's great. If you have to use a P.E.K.K.A, that's fine. I mean, it's better you try not to though, because a P.E.K.K.A is 25, and I mean a baby dragon is 10. So obviously, guys. All right, so queen's moving in. You do a Coco Loon for the healers, looking for Sam's. He rages up the queen. You want to rage up the queen over that enemy king if you are going for the enemy king. Either rage or freeze him, because that enemy king will kill your queen. Not only that, but he has a scatter shot on him. So he rages through the scatter shot. Looks like he still has one more rage for his queen charge. He should be starting the miners. Okay, and then what he's gonna do is he's gonna put his king up here. If you can save your king for the funnel, that's great. If you have to use your king to funnel your queen, then you need to figure out a different way to funnel. But you definitely want to do your funnel as efficient and cheap as possible. So the king's gonna go this way and take all this out. So then his miners will go straight into the core like this, which is perfect. Okay, so queen moving in. At this point, he already knew that it was a safe 2-star. He knew his queen was going to take out the town hall, so he started sending his miners in. If something does go wrong on your queen charge and she doesn't take the town hall, I recommend just send everything into the town hall. You always want to get it safe too. So as soon as he knew the queen was going to take the town hall, sends the miners in. Miners are moving in, and look at them. So many miners. Has the warden. He didn't use his warden yet. He probably is going to want a warden over this scatter shot. Yeah, there you go, warden ability. Guys, when you're doing these attacks and your miners are going in the multi scatter shot, you definitely want to use your warden ability over the most damage, like, hit point section. Alright, so he has his RC. Still has his RC ability. Still has a heal spell. And look at this, guys. This base is crushed. Found a Tesla farm over on the right side. King is still alive. Found a tornado trap. Look how many miners he has left. This is insane. Crazy. I mean, this strategy, it's so strong. You guys definitely want to try this. Definitely train it up, and I want you to comment down below. I want you to tell me, are you having success with this strategy? Oh yeah, guys, by the way, after this we are going to train up the army, and then I'm going to be using it in Legends League. All right, troops moving in. King's still up. At this point, it's only a matter of cleanup. Look at this. He has guys, it doesn't even look like he lost one miner. Crazy. All right, I'm going to leave the army up for a second. You can go ahead and screenshot it, copy it. I mean, this is definitely a copy and paste army. The only thing you really need to change is the funnel, like I said, for the queen. Maybe you need to use a P.E.K.K.A, maybe you need another baby dragon, but other than that, the miners are always the same. The battle blimp, the CC, the spells. I mean, unless you can wall break, you don't really need to jump, but definitely this is a good army to get started with and learn. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at the next replay. Okay, so the second replay is going to be on Princess Zen, and Azuka ended up pulling out the triple. And guys, this couldn't have been more perfect. Remember last time I said you can either go for the eagle with your blimp or the town hall. Azuka actually went on a different approach, and he actually took out the town hall with his blimp. So it's great that I get to show you guys like the two different ways that you can use this strategy. Alright, so what we're going to do, just like last time, 3-phase attack. We're going to roll the replay, and then we'll break it down as we go, and I'll explain why he's doing what he's doing. Alright, so phase 1, he's sending the blimp in, putting down the Coco Loon, just like last time. You guys are going to start to see a pattern here. Alright, blimp moving in, puts down the rage. I mean, you usually always need a rage for the Yetis to take out the town hall. I mean, if the town hall is isolated, you can be a little bit risky and go without a rage. I mean, unless you're really good at this strategy, I don't really recommend that. I'd rather be safe and put down the rage, and you always get some extra value. And you can see here, he's pulling out the CC early, which works out. And Yetis took down the town hall, matter of seconds, just like last time. He has the enemy king and RC on his Yeti, not a big deal. So look at this, he got a lot of value with that. I mean, that's great. Alright, so he's going to start his queen around 12 o'clock. And guys, I want to point this out to you. You can see here, he doesn't have a jump spell this time, and I'm going to tell you the reason why. Okay, so he doesn't really need a jump spell. The reason being is, let me go ahead and zoom out. Alright, so he's going to start his queen charge, and his queen's going to walk this way. Alright, and his queen is basically able to take out all of this stuff right here. And then you can see here, she can reach a wizard tower, and she can reach the scatter shot. Remember, I said you always want to go for at least one scatter shot, in my opinion anyway. I mean, you could probably get by without getting a scatter shot, but if you can get one down, it's definitely a plus. And the queen can reach the scatter shot, so she doesn't need a jump, because she's going to be able to get down 1, the pathing, and 2, she's going to be able to get down some key defenses. So like I said, the queen's going to take down all of this. And then let's go ahead and roll it. So if that's all taken down, all he has to do is funnel this side, and then you can see he already has pathing for his miners that can just come in like this, and they'll just come through like this, and like that, and they'll just be able to wreck that little island down there. I mean, it's crazy. All right, so queen making her way down from 12 o'clock. Look at that loon. OP loon still up. All right, he's gonna have to rage through the enemy RC. There you go, rage down. Don't be scared to start your rages a little bit early, guys. I've seen a lot of people where they delay their rages and their queen ends up burning the ability. Here he had to get through the enemy king and the enemy RC, so he definitely needed the rage. Definitely want to hold on to that queen ability as long as possible. And like I said, you can see down here he's starting the king, so the king's going to funnel all this, and then his miner's going to go straight in. I mean, couldn't be more perfect. Alright, so queen able to take out that scatter shot. She still holds on to her ability. And then miner's moving in. I mean, look at this. Oh, 40% of the base already gone. Key defenses. I mean, CC's gone. Town Hall's gone. Really, nothing can stop him at this point. Miner's moving in. RC behind. That level. Oh, what level is his RC? And he has a level 15 RC. His RC isn't even max. I mean, I definitely recommend getting that level 20 RC. It is crazy strong. Finds the Tesla farm. Not a problem. Troops moving in. Looks like used his warden ability on entry to get through those. Has a single and a multi on him. Definitely, if you're seeing some singles, I mean, all miners is definitely ideal because the single is so slow and it just cannot keep up to take out all the miners, and the miners get to the single before it's even able to take out like maybe 2 to 3 miners. So, I mean, in my opinion, single infernos they're not really that good. I mean, you can use one single if you know your base is getting queen charge from one side. Use a single because it stops the queen charge. Other than that, guys, I mean, I don't recommend running all singles or even more than one single. Multis are definitely way better. And look at this, his queen is still up. He still has miners, still has his RC. This base was wrecked. I mean, crazy, insane. So there you go, Azuka coming in with the triple. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna go ahead and train up an army and we'll be right back, and then I'm going to try to hit with this army and legends and see if I can go ahead and pick up a triple. Okay guys, so I did end up doing my legends attack while I was at work, and this replay that I want to show you in particular, there's a reason why. Let's go ahead and get into it and I'll explain. Alright, let me start playing it. Okay, so the first reason that I want to show you this replay is, number one, I didn't get as much value as I wanted to with my blimp, and that just shows that this strategy is so powerful that even if you don't get what you intended with your blimp in your initial phase 1, the miners are so strong with the RC that it could just come in and they could still wreck the base. It doesn't even matter, and that's going to be an example in this attack right here. And then reason 2 is, I'm sure if you're in Legends League or Titans, you've seen this base before. This is a really popular Legends base, so I mean, it's really cool. I'm going to be showing you guys how to triple it because, like I said, it's so popular. You guys probably at least see this base every other day. I mean, I know I see it every other day. It's extremely popular. So, and this is just an easy way that you can take it out. All right, so let's go ahead and start it. Okay, so what I wanted to do with phase 1, remember guys, 3-phase attack. Phase 1, blimp. Phase 2, queen charge. Phase 3 is the miners. So I start with phase 1, just like the last 2 replays I showed you. And what I wanted to do was send my blimp in. You're going to see my blimp start in just a sec. All right, let me pause it. Okay, so I wanted to send my blimp into here and basically have it open up and take out the eagle and maybe some of these defenses over here. But you'll see, guys. Let's keep playing it, and my blimp actually doesn't make it. And I know that's probably a fear of a lot of you guys when using this strategy, is my being able to judge how far the battle blimp is going to make it. Is it going to make it to where you want? Is it going to be able to take out what you want? And these legends attacks, you only have a few seconds to think, and my mistake was, I'll tell you what my mistake was right here. I did not see this sweeper. The sweeper was pointing this way, and I just didn't notice, so it ended up blowing my blimp back and opening up right here. I mean, you guys definitely need to take into account the sweepers and what's going to be firing on it. Here I had an air defense on it, I had the inferno on it, and I had the sweeper. It was just too much. The blimp couldn't make it. So definitely you don't want to go against the sweeper, and if you do, you might need to freeze it depending on the situation. Alright, so I didn't take out the eagle like I wanted to. I did take out the inferno. So guys, basically the only value I got with the blimp was an inferno. I mean, that's basically nothing. I mean, insane. And it still comes out with the triple. Okay, so since I messed up phase 1, I decided to start my queen over here. And remember guys, you're looking for some key targets. Number one is the enemy CC. You have to take out the enemy CC. So my queen ends up getting the CC, which is good. You want to take out at least a scatter shot, maybe an Inferno, some key defenses, and you want to make pathing for your miners. That's the main thing, is getting the pathing. So I figured I could send my queen in, and I thought my queen would walk this way, maybe jump in, and then she could take out all of this stuff over here. And then look at this, guys. If she can take out all of that, you can kind of see the pathing I have. I was going to start the miners in here, and then basically I have an L shape. Like, hold on, let me draw that a little bit better. Okay, so queen, I figured the queen would take out this, and then you can kind of see the pathing I have. I wanted my miners to go like this, just like a little L shape, a little narrow L shape path is what you want. So my miners would go like that. So I would start them here, they would go this way and then that way, and that's perfect. If you can keep your miners in like a straight, tight path, you're good to go, guys. All right, so let's go ahead and see how it turns out. I have a jump spell, so I do place the jump. The queen jumps into where the Tesla is, and the queen's actually going to step up and help my miners take out the town hall, which is really, really nice and exactly what I wanted. So miners moving in on the expos. Eagle's activated, that's all right. Queen ends up taking out the eagle, fairly easy. Miners moving in, and look at this, guys. These legend bases like this, these anti 2-star bases, I mean, it's always like this. Always expect a lot of traps around the town hall. Right now, a lot of people are using ground skeletons, so without a rage, it does take you a little bit for your miners to get through. Luckily, I had the queen backing up my miners with the RC, so it wasn't really a problem. But like I said, always expect a lot of traps around the town hall, and you guys need to, I mean, if your miners are going into the town hall by themselves, I recommend using a rage over the town hall to help get through those skeletons. I mean, they are really annoying. So I go ahead and use my warden ability over the Giga Bomb. And guys, really, you don't even need your warden ability over the Giga Blast, because miners go underneath the ground, so they could actually just pass right through that. But I had a lot of damage on them, so I used the warden. I used my last heal spell. That was actually a really bad heal. So I mean, there's just a lot of problems with this attack. It's crazy that I even still tripled this. I have these 2 expos still up firing on my RC, so I don't think the RC is going to make it that much longer. She ended up splitting from the miners, which is definitely not what you want. So RC steps in, isn't able to take out the expos. And look at this, guys. At this point, I did not think I was going to get the triple. I mean, I still have up a scatter shot. I still have up 2 expos. I still have the enemy RC. I still have a wizard. I mean, there's still a lot of stuff left up here. I mean, crazy. And look at this, guys. I do have a... Look at this perfect healer switch. I have half of the healers go on to that group of miners, and I have a healer going on that group. That healer actually didn't make it long. You can see a Sam ended up killing her real quick. Alright, so miners moving in, and I do have enough miners to take out 1 expo over here. You can see they're going to take out one of the expos, but I don't have enough to get through this second expo, so that's going to be left up. And when I saw that, I could have swore this attack was going to be a time fail. I got super lucky, guys. So look at this. I still have my queen up. They're on the last storage. And then just in time, the miners go over, they go underneath the walls, they go and they get that expo. I mean, with a few seconds to spare. This was really lucky. So many things going wrong, and you can see the strategy is just so strong that I still managed to pull the triple. And there you go, guys. That's a triple. Alright, so that's all I have for you today. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I really, really appreciate any support. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. It really helps me out to let YouTube know that you guys are enjoying the content I make, and thank you guys. See you next time.